Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Deal with these guys for a little bit. I gotta go walk my dog.
Hi.
Hi. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stay the fucking eel for long. One
Why
second.
not?
You know what? Should I let them stare at the eel and doom?
Doom?
Oh, it's so tempting. mm,
Hold on.
what?
If you change yours, I'll change mine to mine. So I think I should still have her on the picture.
I don't know what the last thing I drew.
What? Oh.
Hey guys, we're doing a co-working stream with some friends this time, so they'll keep you entertained while I am gone. Echo is terrifying and Galaxy has an actual character. I don't know how you did that, by the way. I think you can choose what yours looks like on Fugi. So you, like, override it.
Yeah, you can. I forget how though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think you just set active and after you've uploaded something. I think that's what it is.
There we go. It's gonna be this one because that's the first one I found.
Thank goodness.
I actually really like that one.
It's cool.
You hear that, guys? I'm cool.
Well, your art's cool. Bye.
Connecting my headphones. There you are.
That's the god fucking dangerous. Nope, that's not. I was an idiot there. Where are my gifts? We should probably be entertaining.
Damn, can't believe I gotta be entertaining.
Should I just grab a random book from my bookshelf and start reading?
No.
No, not even say the title. Just start reading. Flip to a random page and start reading.
Remember those what are they? There were like TikToks and all. Whenever people would be like, go to this any book on your shelf, go to page whatever, and the third paragraph, first word is your life right now or whatever. Do you remember those? Because I remember those.
I know Cheese of Truth.
Cheese of Truth.
Truth.
That's
Cheese
the
of
wrong
Truth is a
name.
good one. That was a good one. I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he's doing okay. Cheese of Truth guy.
Isn't the Cheese of Truth guy? Hold on. Their voices just might be similar. Okay, yeah. It's Nathan Kessel. He has all the cats, Asteroid Destroyer. They have like 3 cats now and a chinchilla, I think.
I love that.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
This might change it. Oh, no, here. Add model. cannot.
There we go. I have their names. They have Asteroid Destroyer, Nebula Nibbler, Galaxy Annihilator, and Solar Flare or Solar Flareinator. That's the same guy. I should pull up chat. Oh, I just made Con very small. Hold on.
There we go. Now I have my little guy someone made for me on Art Fight, which I do have linked in my bio. I have there, I think, something. I have something up there. I fucking give so much.
I keep getting distracted trying to make these sizes right. Hold on. Damn it.
This little thing is so cute.
Where's Twitch? There we go. I can see chat now. Hi guys, I can see all of your sins. Alright, Fancy. I will. Yes,
I
your
see your
sins.
sin.
Fancy
And I'm
got the
taking
fancy
them.
chips.
They're all mine now.
I got a hot cocoa. No, you can't have it.
Oh,
I will
fuck you,
share,
I
but
called
you
them
cannot have
first.
all of it.
Fuck you, I called them. Go get your own.
My hot chocolate! You laid claim to my hot chocolate!
I was talking about their sins, not the hot chocolate. Ooh, I got a
Oh.
pancake. Yeah, you
A
fucking
single
hyena.
heavenly pancake. What? I want a pancake.
I love the your profile looks like it's just giving me the bombastic side eye.
Criminal offensive side eye.
But you heard me. Fucking hyenas.
How dare.
What you gonna do about it? You
Nom.
desert dog. Is a hyena closer to a dog or a cat?
I'm pretty sure they're closer to cats.
Alright, hold on. What family are hyenas a part of?
They are closer to cats.
I'm looking it up. Family
They're close. I just did. They're closer to cats.
hyenas placed in the order Carnivora. Wait. Whoa, hold on. The family hyena is placed within the order Cavora, but its taxonomic placement distinguishes hyenas from the dog family, canine, in which they are often mistakenly grouped. Hyenas are members of the subfamily accompanying the cat-like carnivores. Okay, you desert cat. Arrival of extinction of most of the. Oh, there used to be earlier hyenas were small, more slender, resembling civics or dogs, and were much more diverse than the modern group. A major climate shift and the arrival of canids into Eurasia led to the extinction of most of these dog-like hyenas. The lineage that survived were the robust, bone-crushing forms ancestral to the three modern species.
Oh shoot, I could add emojis.
there used to be 24, and now there's only 4. What is that? Oh. I don't think I have. I wonder what hyena
You wonder what hyenas what?
tastes like.
Don't eat me, please.
I would never take part. But like, if there was like, hey, we discovered this like artificial, like now you can experience what it's like kind of situation, I would try it.
But you would never know if it was actually close to the.
They're definitely lean. They're definitely. But like, I don't want to say, oh, it tastes like chicken, because God, I think they're definitely
chicken.
red meat. Honestly, I wish at some point to be able to learn what every morally, well, I don't even want to say morally, God, what's the word? I want to try every animal that's acceptable in that region to eat. If that makes sense.
Hold on, I'm trying to find something.
Like,
real quick.
I would love to try different regional dishes with animals that we don't eat here. Like, try and find me a place where you can eat snails here.
Ooh, that's a good point. Sorry, I came back and the
Oh
weirdest
shit,
thing...
hi!
Sorry. I came back into my room and the weirdest fucking thing happened. When I was looking at the screen, almost everyone's bunny was standing in a straight line next to each other, staring to the left. I don't know if you guys did that on purpose, but that was creepy.
Bunny cult. Bunny cult.
Bunny cult.
Walking back
Oh,
in
that
and
could
just...
be your you should make a
No.
bunny cult.
No.
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 In the series that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Bunny
So,
cult.
what I'm doing today for co-working is I'm making one of my upcoming audio drama series things. Hey Shay, hi Wolf, hey Agent, hey Meeps. Comment, you fucking stalker. I know you've been in here since before we started.
Fucking
I
stalker.
see a Fancy, so I'm gonna say hello, Fancy. Hello.
Fancy got the potato chips. Redeemed.
Perfect. Greetings,
can't
Apine, because I
find
see your
them.
bunny. That's the best part of people having like their usual outfits, so I know who's here and who's not, without even having to go through chat to say hi. Bunnies are great. Ooh,
Bunnies are
totes.
awesome.
But yeah, I will. I was thinking about a new one before I got back. I am gonna head to the bathroom, but Tate's been walked. He's happy. Back in the house.
Wait. Can I talk? Oh my!
If you want
There's
to talk
a
about the
house
plots,
flipper dating sim.
oh, well, you can talk about whatever you want as long as it's not the plots we've talked about for the show. Just the general idea.
No. I am relaxing by playing House Flipper 2, and I'm on like the pause screen. It's like showing like add to the wish list. Here's some other games. One of them is House Flipper or Heart Flipper, a House Flipper dating sim.
What is it like? Date
What?
everything, where you, the creature or not the creatures? But
No,
like,
I'm going
objects?
to
it
date
looks
the
like
plants
you
in the
date
window.
the characters that commission you.
Oh,
And as a visual that lets you date characters from the beloved renovation simulator, mend their hearts with your choices, help through relaxing minigames, and find love or stay single forever.
okay.
Interesting.
Either way, we got a self-care spell, so everybody drink some water, stretch, and sit up straight for a little bit.
Oh god, no. I've been hunched over my iPad like a shrimp.
Yeah. Oh, that's a plot. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They have a demo out.
Oh no.
The game hasn't been announced yet. Like, there's no
Too
date,
bad.
but there is a demo.
Okay, I got another plot written down. I have some edits for another one.
Wait, do I have unlockable items integrated with Flipper 2? What? I have to go date people to get more shit for this game?
That feels weird.
Yep.
You're just stealing like your ex's couch.
Fuck you, this is my couch. I'm getting this couch in the divorce. I did hydrate, thank you very much.
You
I
gotta
did
tell
too.
them. Don't think they can
I
see any of this. Okay. Dramatic much?
Of course I am. I have to be.
But yeah, to let you guys know what one of the first video, well, the first real video that's coming on the channel, because I have unlisted the my cards is better than your card highlight. The first thing I'm going to be coming out with for my like fictional podcast series is called False Crime, which is inspired by, of course, true crime podcasts, as well as those like ARG Minecraft videos where they're going over like a missing person or like a weird mod and then everyone's not real or whatever. Those videos are so cool. I love them. I'm just saying them like that because we're not going to get too into any of them. But they're so much
We
fun.
should do
I
a
love
Minecraft
them.
ARG.
Yeah. I don't know if they're technically ARGs. Because I don't know if they're really a game. They're just alternate reality. They're just AR. I don't know how many of them actually have games connected to them. They're just cool as hell.
A beta system.
No.
Well, they're
Shut up.
Minecraft. That's the.
Shut up.
Would that be the game part of it?
No, because alternate reality game, the reason why they're called ARGs is because you're supposed to play a game along with it. Like, you go to the video and you translate something in the description and you follow that to a link, stuff like that. Like, there's something for you to interact with that progresses the story in some way.
Oh, wait, that can be easy by just hiding, like, we start off with, like, a normal Minecraft Let's Play, and then, like, we add, like, little hidden codes that could lead to, like, websites and shit, and, like, unlock episodes.
Binary.
Yeah, that's an ARG. These videos are more so like they're playing the ARG, and you're watching them go through all the hints and stuff for it. So that's why I say it's like a false ARG, because the narrator isn't technically a real person. It's like, oh, I got an email about this person who was acting weird while playing Minecraft, and then you go through the story with them. But none of it's real. They made it up. It's just their story. They go through a cool ARG they made. I love stuff like that.
Like, I know the internet's calling them ARGs right now, but do they have, like, a name yet?
I don't know if they do. I've been calling them fake ARGs, because they're not technically ARGs. There's no game. It's just watching someone make up a cool story and how they get from one point to the end. Like, searching for a world that doesn't exist. Technically, that feels like, that's like an ARG, but you're not playing the game, so I don't know what to call it. Minecraft horror. Nope, that's definitely not it. I don't know. I don't know what people are calling them. I just think they're fun. And I love them. And apparently there is an actual ARG between some of them now, because people from different channels who have been making videos like that apparently linked them together. And there's been like a weird out of 4 at the end of each video. So I guess now at least those 4 are technically an ARG because they're connected in some way. I think there is actually one. A lot of them are connected and over. Oh yeah, Shay's talking about it. Yeah, several creators. I've been diving into it for the past 2 days. Yeah, several different creators apparently have been connecting the recent videos they've made over the past couple of months. And apparently there's some whole big story that we're now about to figure out. So that one is an ARG because you get to participate. But I don't know what they count as beforehand. Because what would you call it? A Minecraft horror story, I guess?
That reminds me of, it was a long time ago. It was, I watched Stampy play it. It was Race to the Moon. Where you think it's just like a bunch of YouTubers, and you think there's no story. They're all just playing the game, trying to see who can get to the moon first with the mod. But then, like, you get there, and they're like, oh shit, And I think there's aliens and are kidnapping the people who get here. And I don't remember if it ever actually continued, but I was like, whoa, what do you mean there's a story now?
Yeah, like that. Like, I don't know what you would call that. I guess it's just a story using Minecraft as a media, but then the point of that is that someone emailed them, and these are like real people, but they're all characters being acted by their friends and stuff. So I don't know what I'd call them other than cool. I don't know if they have like an official name. I've been calling them fake Minecraft ARGs because they're kind of like an ARG, but you don't play it, you just watch it. It's so cool. I think it's so fun.
ARG roleplay?
Woo! Yeah, actually, that does make sense. Calling it an ARG roleplay would make sense because it's like they're role playing an ARG. Yeah, so I guess that'd be a good name for it. ARG roleplays.
I don't know anything about any of this.
It's fine.
It's okay.
You'd think I would because I am so into this shit.
Yeah, one of them even has yaoi in it.
What?
What's in your
I'll
inventory?
send you the video.
Thank you.
It's not technically, but man, does that end scene feel gay.
It's like, it's not
Sorry.
like it's not technically, but like we know.
The creator approves at the very least. There's been a lot of shipping. So just look up Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. You'll understand. But yeah, pretending everything's normal, or just like people finding a YouTube channel that doesn't technically exist. Hey, Blue Star, welcome in! Oh yeah, shit, we haven't actually started the co-working timer. Now would be a good time for us to do that. We're gonna have 30 minutes of work, 10 minutes of long break, or a short break, and then a long break of 20 minutes. Off we go. Now's a good time to get working on whatever you have. It doesn't even have to be actual work. You can play a video game in the background if you want. Just remember to give yourself a break during break time. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be working on these episodes of False Crime. I never finished explaining it. So False Crime is supposed to be a type of fictional podcast hosted by the character named Megan. Megan goes through different mysteries of people who have called her to sort of look through these missing person cases, or just talk about their family members who have gone missing, who have come back, their ideas, what they're worried about now, and how that's affected them. Except the idea is, it's because it's called False Crime, these aren't actually real cases, especially because all of them seem to have a weird supernatural element to them. Like, for example, someone's family member goes away for a long time, comes back, and starts being really pale, and animals go missing for some reason, and they're definitely a vampire. But we're not legally allowed to say that, because that would probably get Megan sued. Yeah, doomed yaoi and toxic yaoi is searching for a world that doesn't exist and searching for the Leviathan. Yeah, that's a good example. But yeah, just minor supernatural things combined with what's supposed to be seriously taken true crime. The main explanation for why Megan has so much of the information that will be shown or talked about is because the friends and family of these people actually come to her to tell her about this. Most of the time, they're very suspicious about what's going on, about how the person goes missing, about how they come back, about certain things that happened while they were gone. Or if they're not gone, and if they are still around, it's how this person is acting currently, and how they're worried about how that's affecting them and the people around them. There's lots of different cases. A majority of them are missing persons, because I do want to avoid murder cases. All of them are made up and inspired by fictional things, not actual real cases, except for the ones where they're just like kind of weird and nobody died. But
like
for the most
Tungustan
part,
event? The Tungustan. I'll explain after. It's a fun case where no one gets hurt.
Okay. But yeah, just like weird things that happened. Like, I'm gonna have something that's inspired by the fact that there were all those like creepy clowns in 2016 for some fucking reason. Didn't like that. They just fucked off for some reason. They just showed up. I don't know if anyone got hurt during that time, so if anything did happen, I'm not inspired by that. It's just the fact that there were so many creepy clowns in 2016 for no reason. They just did that.
Did I ever tell y'all about the clown that was outside my school one day?
Yes, you did, because we were talking about creepy clowns, and you were like, yeah, there was one outside my school, just staring at us all, and he fucked off, I guess.
Yeah, and then my sister saw one before during that time as well that shit, shit, shit. That had a weapon.
Yeah. I don't know why there were so many creepy clowns in 2016, but yeah, I'm gonna have one that's written about the fact that there were a bunch of clowns. Those ones are probably gonna be supernatural as well, or they're just weird. Not every case is specifically supernaturally inspired. Some of them are just weird, but a lot of them will be. All clowns are evil. To be fair, this is not the first time I'm making an evil clown for a fictional audio drama, because one of them is gonna be an audio drama about like this weird kid show that's been taking people who have been going missing in their town, and you keep seeing them like show up with face paint and stuff, and they've been turned into clowns. The idea specifically around the show is you're following the people inside of the show. They're all the normal people they are, but every time they're on camera they have to act, except for the main character. And I know this sounds like TDAC because it basically is, except TDAC was never an actual kids show. This time it is. And if you act out of place on camera, you might not be seen again. So what were you going to tell us, Galaxy?
Tungsten event.
The what? Tell me more.
Okay, so pretty much... Hold on, I'm bringing up the page where I read about this so I don't fuck it up. But it's one of the largest impacts in Earth's recorded history that occurred above Russia in 1908. But no one knows what the fuck happened.
What do you mean largest
People
impact?
As in hundreds of square miles of forest flattened. Explosion burned hundreds of square miles of the forest and flattened over 80 million trees.
Something just blew up and no one knows what it is?
People think it was an asteroid, but no one actually knows what happened, like, for sure.
Huh.
Siberian villagers near someplace, I can't pronounce that word, Tungsten River Basin were startled by a bright blue light, and they heard a huge boom. Huge shockwave, people were knocked off their feet.
Oh, shit.
Like, heat wave, everything.
Okay, I'm definitely adding meteorite crashing. I don't... That's a good idea. I don't think I have anything about meteorites, even though I have.
Okay, it does look like 3 people were reported to pass away from this. But that's according to eyewitness.
Yeah. I'll take vague inspiration by the fact that was a meteorite or something happened. So I do have a few rules, because you guys probably are confused on why Galaxy's bringing that up, is other than the fact that it is important to recognize that some people might have passed. So I do have a rule, is I will sometimes take inspiration from things that have happened in real life, as long as people don't get hurt from it. Like, I'm not going to take actual specific murder cases. That's why most of these are mysteries, missing persons, and cold cases. And most of the cold cases are inspired by fictional media in the first place, like the one that's inspired by FNAF. I'm not going for like a real murder inspiration. Especially ones that are more recent. Like, the older a case, the better. I'm not going to go through too many like real cases other than just, oh, this seems kind of interesting. I'm going to do something that's kind of like that. Because obviously, we're not going to get into my feelings about true crime because they are complicated, but some people are fucked up and should not be using real-life tragedies for entertainment. Some people are respectful and do it right. Some people aren't. Actually, I'm going to talk shit about this one lady. But this one lady in specific. So, I don't know if anyone remembers, I think this happened last year or in 2024, where this lady, she had a true crime sort of case going over thing that she would do. And she'd get information, like actual information from detectives and stuff, and she'd upload that information on her Patreon, I guess. But she fucked up real bad, and I don't know if I agree with doing that in the first place, what she was already doing. But one of the things that was uploaded to her Patreon was the photos of the body.
What?
The autopsy photos.
What?
Yeah. One, because she didn't go through it and didn't see it, which is also crazy. Like, you're just like, why? She uploaded and I need you to understand why it's even worse, is because autopsy photos, I need you to understand, are most of the time naked. This was a child's autopsy photos after he was murdered on her Patreon. And people were like, hey, what the fuck? Why is this here? And she was like, oh, well, I didn't pay attention. I didn't notice. So you were just uploading information you didn't look through and putting it places. But also, what you just did is a crime. And you didn't even notice. And your best apology is, I didn't know. I didn't pay attention. You're uploading information about someone who was murdered for your ability to make money is off of these cases. And you couldn't pay enough attention about what you were uploading to know that that's in there? You couldn't be fucked to pay enough attention to know that you were uploading a crime. I'll complain about her publicly, because that's insane and disturbing. That you will take these tragedies, you'll talk about them, and you'll make money off of them. Because this was her Patreon. Again, paid Patreon. Actually, you're right. That is like 3 separate crimes. We're not going to say what any of them are because I don't want to get in trouble. That's the thing, too, is you can't even say the words of what this lady did, but she's just uploading that on the internet for people to purchase, basically.
But my favorite true crime people are Shane Madej and Ryan Bergara from Watcher.
Do they even do actual true crime? I thought they just did supernatural stuff.
No, they have Ghost Files and they do true crime too.
Oh, cool.
Now, after leaving BuzzFeed, I think they did switch to a lot less murder and more like just fun. That's how I heard about the Tungsten event. Goatman. Okay.
Oh shit! Actually, they would be a good example of what Megan is like, because she goes over supernatural cases too.
Yeah, they go over. They visit like locations, and I know there's like a little bit of controversy. I'm doing like but like nothing bad controversy. There's like, oh well, I don't want to pay for a streaming service, and so like some of the least problematic.
Yeah, that was just kind of dumb. It's not like I'd say they're evil people.
Yeah, it's be like, you know, we all make we all make decisions that are questionable about business sometimes, but nothing like bad happens. So.
Plus, a lot of people don't fully understand why Dropout TV is so good, is because there's such a variety of stuff that they do. Most people don't fully understand that. Like, hell, they even have a animation channel on Dropout TV. Like, they are constantly adding new games, new people, new things. And they're so interesting. And it's also because they seem to just genuinely enjoy what they're making. Like, they're constantly trying to improve it and make it better and better. And that's something that some of these people aren't fully understanding. They're just seeing, oh, you made like your own thing. And to be fair, Dropout TV is just a cool thing in general because Patreon takes a huge cut and they're shitty.
That's actually, I think, why they used to have a Patreon where they would upload things early and do things.
Yeah. Like, Dropout TV is not essentially just a different version of Patreon. It's completely different. And to be fair, the prices they were charging aren't really that much different than their Patreon to begin with. So while I get people being weirded out, it's also not really that different. Like, oh, it's $5 a month. It's not the
biggest issue. Like,
so is half of people's Patreon tiers. $5 a month is like a normal Patreon tier number. That's not that weird.
Oh my god, there's a mini fawn plague doctor with a little pan flute now.
Ooh. But yeah, what she did is at least 2 different crimes, because having that kind of material is gross and horrible and a crime. Selling that kind of material is also a different crime. And I think just showing people in general is a different crime. So yeah, Shay, I think you're right. That is 3 different crimes. But yeah, I have a huge problem with that person because it always is, it's funny, but incredibly angry. Like, it's funny in an ironic way. The amount of people who will do something that involves research, but don't research things when it gives them money. And then they get yelled at. Like, your entire job is research. but you couldn't do the 2 seconds of research to find out that the person sponsoring you is going against everything you stand for. Like, really? Like, every time I see someone who had, like, a BetterHelp, sponsorship, I swear, half the time those are people who go over mysteries and horror stuff on YouTube, or, like, horror games, and it's like, your whole job is to research something. And you couldn't be fucked to realize that BetterHelp has, like, genuine problems. And I know, apparently, supposedly, they're fixing it. But I don't know if I trust you after you apparently are telling people who are looking for mental health help to kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did this in the first place, and you didn't care until it affected your bottom dollar. So... it's not funny, it's gross. It's the irony of it that's kind of funny in a sad way, of just, wow, your whole job is research, but you couldn't research enough to figure out what's wrong with this thing.
Yeah.
Also,
I would love...
Sorry.
I would love to be, like, a true crime, like, podcaster, like, talking about it, but I know I don't have the attention span or, like, just the, like, ability to do as much research as I would want to do for each thing. So I will never do it, no matter how much I want to, unless I can find someone to do it with me who has, like, the mental capacity to actually do all the research and get everything together. I just don't have the attention span for that, and I realize that, so I will not ever make it a, like, actual thing.
Plus the amount of mental health how that can affect your mental health, of going over people who have been through horrific things over and over.
I would probably do more paranormal stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, maybe, like, I feel like if you do true crime or, like, supernatural stuff, there's, like, certain ones that everyone eventually covers. Like, name one true podcaster who hasn't gone over, like, the Zodiac Killer or something.
Yeah, that too. Or especially because that's the thing too, is older cases, is sometimes it's easier to go over because the people affected by it who are still around have had more time to grieve. So at the very least you talk, and especially if you're being respectful about it. There are some people in the true crime space who are not respectful at all, and some of them have fixed it. Like that one girl who was doing, like, mukbangs while talking about true crime, which was so fucking stupid. But she's done, like, a complete 180.
Why would you? What?
Some people, like I said, we got some people who we could talk about all day where they just do not respect the thing they're talking about. You could talk about any kind of drama, but you decided instead of doing drama and mukbangs, you were going to talk about people who were murdered and eat food. And it's so fucking stupid. But she's stopped doing that, and she's gone into, like, actually researching. She's doing better about it. But yeah, it's just, there are so many people who do true crime the wrong fucking way. So part of the reason why I'm doing the False Crime podcast is so I can kind of do something similar, because I do like the way certain people go about talking about it, the respectful people, but also I don't want to actually look into real true crime because that'll be bad for my mental health. So instead, I'm making fictional supernatural cases to talk about instead, because that's fun to me. I'm not gonna have a mental breakdown because I've decided to research hundreds of deaths and murders. Because I'm someone who has anxiety, and that's not a good idea for me.
Yeah, we know what happened last time.
Yeah, no, I will constantly be looking over my shoulder if I do that. I like hearing about true crime, but I hate people who do. Yeah,
in
the
your
people who do
area.
their makeup
Just
too.
saying.
That is also something that's
Like the
weird to me. Sorry,
I forgot that night we deep dived into, like, nothing. I was just remember the night we, like, deep dived into something, like, my childhood when I was out in the forest story.
Yeah, let's not do that again. That too is looking into cases in your own state. Like, here's this murderer who killed 20 people who's never been caught. Like, I'm sorry? I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to, like, if I start researching true crime, I'm going to find something like that, and I'm not going to be able to sleep at night. I also might be
For me,
I
won't go through mine again.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it now. I've kind of just, like,
yeah,
I'm okay with it now.
It sucks. It's horrifying. But you don't live there right now. And hopefully,
Oh.
we're not gonna talk about it. But yeah, yeah. If I start researching into too many real things, excuse me, I'll start having a panic attack because it'll be like, oh yeah, so a bunch of people who live in the town next to you went missing. Oh yeah, cool. So what happened about that? We don't know. What do you mean we don't know?
What do you mean you don't know?
We don't know. Just happened. Cool. Like, I won't be able to sleep. That won't go well for me. I'm gonna hear every little bump in the night and think they're coming for me. I don't know who they are. I don't even know what they look like. Is it you? Was it you?
So, last night I watched The Thing, the 1908 version. Really good movie. Fucking love the effects. Solid movie. So the house across the street from me is stuck in a limbo of one child doesn't want to sell it, one wants to renovate it. So it's been like just sitting empty since we moved in. But they have the lights on a timer, so people think that you're home and they won't break in.
Yeah, we do that too in our way.
So I'm sitting in my bed after watching the movie, and I just see the lights go on in the house.
That's great.
And for some reason, they have something hanging up, like a coat or something, that scares the ever-loving shit out of me.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna die.
It's the thing. He's there. Yeah, there are some people who do true crime well, or at the very least, like, they're trying to inform you about it. And I appreciate that, because there's lots of bad things that happen in the world, and we should acknowledge them sometimes. Just not too much, or else it'll ruin your mental health. You can't help anyone if you're just feeling bad. So don't, like, overdo it. But learning about how our world is, learning about the suffering that some people have had to go through, remembering that not everyone in this world is nice and good, and that you should remember to lock your fucking door at night. Because you can't trust everybody, but you should still be kind, you know? Like, that's one of the reminders that comes from it. Don't be ignorant to the world, but still have, like, an open hand, sort of thing. Because sometimes it's just, yeah, someone decides that a person's life is worth less than $1,000, and that sucks. But it's also why you should sometimes bring pepper spray, if you're allowed to. Like, don't, like, obviously, I'm not saying that I know this sounds a bit like victim blaming if you look at it the wrong way. I'm just saying you should be cautious. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, because there are bad people out there, and you should take care of the people around you and look out for them, because sometimes these things can be stopped. Sometimes your family member is going through something with an abusive partner or an abusive ex-friend, and you should be there for them, because they might be able to get away from them before something happens. And if you aren't able to help them before something happens, it's not your fault, but remember that you can be there. You can help. It's not a lost cause if something bad is happening. We are stronger as a community. So just remember to look out for the people around you. That's something that seeing things like true crime has kind of helped me understand more, is you should be there for the people around you. You don't know what everyone's going through. You should try to be kind. There's a lot. Have you ever heard of the case called The Watcher? I don't know what that is. Is that what you mean, like a true crime case or a person?
I do.
Oh, no.
I know. Pick me, coach.
I'm scared.
So,
what is?
I'm standing up for this.
What's The Watcher? Why?
Actually, okay. Mostly because I just want to stand. Because I like talking. Like I said, I like talking about this stuff. Okay, so The Watcher is this, pretty much, I don't want to say, I'm gonna say it, it's kind of like a stalking case, where this family, 2 kids, mom, dad, I just saw you change your thing, move into the house across the street, and they start to get letters from The Watcher about, like, stuff in their house, and, like, just, like, being terrorized by these letters from this person. It's a really interesting case. And it's really interesting because at some point people started to think they were making it up and sending the letters themselves. it's really interesting, and again, Shane Midday, Ryan, they do a really good video on the case, I think. I'm just gonna make you binge watch a bunch of like their stuff with me later.
Honestly, with the supernatural stuff, it might be helpful for inspiration for newer stories. But so far, I'm at.
We're
like,
doing
13.
that later.
No. But yeah, that again with the. I'm not here to judge what you decide to watch for entertainment. I don't think it's inherently bad or criminal to watch true crime. I think you should be careful with how you go about watching it, because again, with people who have issues with mental health or specifically things like anxiety, you should not put yourself in a situation where you're going to be freaking yourself out. You should be careful about what you consume, but also everyone who's watching me should be a goddamn adult, and if you ain't supposed to be here, and you know that. But you are an adult, and you should know what your limits are. I'm not one of those people who decides your morality if you're not committing an actual crime. At least not to your face. I might talk shit about you behind your back, so be careful what you tell me. No.
We'll hear about it.
They'll hear about it, but I won't tell it to you. No, I just be careful about what you're doing and how you're consuming it and how it affects you. Because, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in a very specific context. Saying fiction can't affect reality is fucking stupid, and you are wrong. But because of a specific way. You can be affected by things that are fictional. You are going to affect your mental health. It can affect your physical health through that. Be careful about what you do, what you consume, and how you consume it, because I know you probably think watching a bunch of sad shows isn't going to hurt you, but if you're physically crying and you forget to drink water, you're not going to feel good. So take care of yourself, for fuck's sake. And sometimes taking care of yourself is hard, but push through it. Get dressed today, even though you don't have to go anywhere. Go make yourself something to eat because you're hungry and because it's nice. I don't care if it's healthy, just eat it. If it makes you happy, eat it. You can think about your health tomorrow. Eat some veggies later.
So do I change out of my pajamas now, or...
Is it nighttime, bitch?
No. I'm comfy! It's hot out!
If it gets you out of bed, it gets you out of bed. That's all that matters. As long as you're taking care of yourself and you're doing stuff that makes you happy. And you're not hurting anybody. That's the main thing about taking care of yourself. Or doing anything you want. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't care. Get your tattoos. They're your tattoos. Get your piercings.
Go to that furry convention.
You're not hurting anybody. You just have a big tail now. I think it's cool.
I wish humans still had tails. There's clear evidence that humans used to have tails.
You have a tail
I think that'd be so fucking convenient.
It would be.
It would be so convenient.
It'd be so
especially
cool.
if they're have similar to monkey tails. Like, what do you mean? I just now have like a third hand.
The accessorizing. Think of the accessorizing.
Dude, you see how I accessorize my character's tails? Rings and danglies and shinies.
It'd be so useful. It'd be so cool.
All I'm saying is, if I wish I had the features my Sona did, because like, oh my god, the accessorizing I would do.
The shape shifting.
If I had horns. Necklaces everywhere.
I'm about to say, first of all, get your mind out of the gutter real quick.
Yeah, you have long fucking neck. Echo can have so many necklaces. He has long fucking neck. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
I was thinking horns.
Oh, you have horns on the new one? But Echo has purposely made his neck longer on his Sona because it's supposed to be creepy.
Yeah.
It is.
I thought we were talking about like if we could have different things. I was thinking if I had horns, I would put necklaces all over it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Everybody knows non-binaries always want shape-shifting powers. That's what I want.
I'm not. I fucking want shape-shifting powers, though. Wait, I want shape-shifting powers in animals. Because I don't like traffic.
You are non-binary. That's what I just said. All the NBs want shape-shifting powers.
I want shape-shifting powers because then I don't have to pay for security.
I want animal shape-shifting powers because I don't want to have to drive to work. I want to just be a bird and go meow.
Ooh, that's a good idea. This is correct.
I'd save
confirmed
so
by
much
another
money on gas.
Yeah, you could save so much on gas. You could save so
I
much on
would've-
food too if
I
you're
could
willing to eat
visit you
a
guys
fish.
whenever I wanted.
Yeah, that's true. If you're willing to eat a fish raw, you could save so much on food.
I
Actually,
would.
hell, just
I-
turn into a
Sushi's my
seagull and
favorite
be an
food.
asshole and steal it from people.
Fair.
I want to be a crow and just cause as much chaos as fucking possible.
Good idea. Rally the troops. Shit
Mhm.
on people. You said something mean to me?
Shit on
Troops,
people.
get them.
Fire in the hole.
You could also make so much money as a vet or like a dog whisperer because people think that's a real thing. It's kind of like the scam of, well, actually, we're not going to talk about that. That's controversial. I'm going to keep that to myself. But like people who are like, I can talk to animals, not like understand their body language and stuff, because that is a thing. People who are just like, yeah, I can talk to animals. It's like, okay, sure, but you'd actually be that. Or like the fake mediums where they're like, where they're very easily disproved and they're just like using people's grief to make money. That's another thing that I disagree with. That's kind of how a lot of the bad true crime people make me feel. I haven't written down shit in the past 20 minutes, but it's fine. That's how a lot of those the bad true crime channels make me feel. Where you're just like, you're using essentially someone's grief as a, well, I guess you're not using their grief. You're ignoring that person's grief, really, for your money making. Which is why the Jeffrey Dahmer show is a masterclass in being a huge piece of shit as a person.
Oh yeah, they didn't get like actual like permission from
yeah.
the victims, did they? They just did it.
They messaged them and they didn't answer because, yeah, fuck you, why would I talk to you about this? And then they were like, well, that's like, hey, the lack of a yes is not a yes. You didn't get their permission to use, like, have actors do what they did. You're a piece of shit as a person. Like, again, that's, hell, I mean, okay, I'm not making this out of spite, but I'm now realizing how good an example that the False Crime podcast is. Because instead of using real world and like tragedies, I'm just making up my own shit because that's more fun and that's cool. You could have easily made a TV show about a fake serial killer. But they didn't. Because of money.
See, okay, that's why I like The Rookie, about the whole Rosalind storyline. By the way, so far my favorite storyline.
She's not a real serial killer, but she is threatening.
She is so threatening, and as a villain lover, I'm like, alright girl, fucking love you. I hate you, but I love you.
Oh, I will let
hate
you know, in case you don't know already, unfortunately, the actor for Rosalind did pass away from cancer after they finished her arc.
Yeah, I found that out. That's why they she passed away in the show.
Yeah. No, I think they finished her arc beforehand, but they knew she passed away after it was done. Because it was wrapped up.
I am upset about that. She was an amazing actor. She gave off the creepy vibes really, really well.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like how Tony Todd knew that what's the Final Destination, the most recent one would be his last movie, but he was still in it, and he gave us like a goodbye in his last scene because he passed away not too long after they finished filming. So I think maybe she knew because it was cancer. I think she was diagnosed and she knew it was coming, but they were able to wrap it up before she passed away. I don't remember if she gets if her character is murdered or not. I just know that she is put away at some point for something. She's not like she doesn't just disappear.
Don't want to. All right, chat. I'm gonna explain real quick if we're okay with that. If not, just mute the.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to give you spoilers, Galaxy. I don't remember what happens. I just know that they sent her off in a normal way.
I finished her arc.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Galaxy's been watching The Rookie, which I've seen in its entirety up until now. It's so much fun. It's dumb.
Yeah. So, and I don't. Well, I mean,
I love the comedy of it is dumb. It's such a funny concept.
Yeah. I'm happy because my ship is finally sailing. Took took too many fucking seasons because it was clear that they liked each other, but whatever.
I have nothing to say about that.
You know what ship I'm talking about.
Lucy and Tim.
Lucy.
What did you just say?
No.
Did you just say Tussie? Don't.
I said Lucy and Tim.
Yeah, I don't think they have a good name comparison for like ship names.
Chenford?
It's like, because Chenford isn't bad. That's not bad. Yeah, use the last names because Tussie or Lim is horrible. Both of those suck as ship names. Chenford is good. I like that.
Okay, so back to Rosalind, since I'm just gonna explain real quick. If everyone in chat's fine with that.
No one said anything, so they either have already muted you or they don't care. We're gonna talk about Rookie spoilers, but don't worry about it. You'll either forget it or you won't watch Rookie.
These are old seasons, and honestly, just scrolling TikTok, you've probably already been spoiled because clips are everywhere.
Yeah.
Sadly. Pretty much, she traps Bailey in like a trap and has Nolan come to meet her and tries to get him to bank on his morals and kill her. And he doesn't because they get Bailey out, and he's able to stick to his morals and not kill her. So he starts to take him away, and she gets sniped as her backup because she doesn't want to go back to prison, or at least that's what we think happened. I also could have been the person she was working with was like, I don't want her going back and stealing the spotlight from me, who just did all of this, so I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, I don't
but she does
remember because we're on season 9, 8. I don't know.
This was like season 5 or so.
You're getting there. You're gonna have a time.
I'm still sad about Jackson, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember not being happy about that, but I think that's because his actor wanted to quit. A couple of actors have wanted to quit. I will say, well, I won't say it because we're on stream and someone's gonna complain, but it's the actors that have wanted to leave have both been black, is all I'm saying.
I know the reason Jackson left was because it didn't feel right for him to be playing a police officer during BLM. Sorry. Fuck. I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
Acronyms are dumb and hard if they don't have if they don't say something. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. Like when the acronym is just like another word, or can be said like a word, it's kind of difficult.
I think Athena left due to harassment. Sadly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else about other actors leaving.
Bishop, which she was only in like the first season 1 or 2, and she left because of comments as well.
I did like Bishop. That was sad. I think she had really interesting. I wanted to see where her thing was gonna go after the whole brother thing, but like.
Yeah, I hope that the actress is doing well, and that would be nice. At the very least, if it didn't go well.
I am hoping I'm able to see some people at the convention I'm going to, because from what I've heard, is they enjoy the type of convention I'm going to. I'm not gonna say where, but.
Ooh.
I haven't seen them on the list yet, but I still got it.
Send me a DM. I want to know. Shit, I was gonna write something down. What was it? I just have an H written down for one of the ideas. I don't know what this is gonna be.
Was it the asteroid thing?
No, I wrote that down. There was something we were talking about between when we were talking about the asteroid-related incident and now. And we've talked about a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, no clue what this H was going to turn into.
Just H.
Just H. That's the crime. H. I don't remember what I was gonna write. I don't know when I last typed this. I don't know if this was when we were talking about the stalker thing, when we were talking about Rookie itself. I don't know if this is when we were talking about Goatman.
Goatman?
No idea.
I'm dancing on your bridge, Goatman.
Oh wait, I know. It was when you were talking about the fact that your neighbor's house lights keep turning on. It was supposed to be haunted. Or something about an abandoned building.
Yeah, it was Which, by the way, I feel like no one's winning in this situation. I don't know why one of them hasn't given up yet. Like, apparently it's been like this for years, and like, it's just sitting and rotting on this piece of land.
People are stubborn, and they probably both have other things to do, so now if one of them wants to fix it up, it costs money, and I don't know. Maybe the house is sentimental, maybe they grew up there.
Well, one wants to sell it, and the other wants to renovate it and keep it, but I think they share the house, so they can't do it without the other's permission or something around those lines.
Well, if you're going to sell it, wouldn't you want it fixed up anyway? So why aren't they allowed to? Whatever. Now I see what you mean.
It's an old house. I think they were probably going to be like, I'm going to sell it to a developer so they can just tear it down.
Yeah. Stuff like that's complicated. And also why maybe sometimes you shouldn't split something if you know they aren't going to get along.
There we go. I don't have the best handwriting for this.
My grandmother's leaving the house. I love them. My family, but I want that house.
I do too. I just want you to have the house. That's all that matters to me. Because if it's something that's important to you, I think you should have it.
It's such a nice house and it's a nice place. I love it, and I don't want it.
I think you gotta talk a little bit louder, because I can't hear you very well.
No, my mic just keeps falling. Like it's on a headset, and it just keeps kind of falling.
The main idea for the False Crime podcast is that it's supposed to be taken somewhat seriously. There will be funny moments, though.
What if you add like a subplot of like these people who are trying to keep a lot of supernatural stuff under wraps, kind of like how the Society of the Blind Eye in Gravity Falls?
Oh, did you not think I was doing that? Did you not think Gravity Falls was going to be a part of this? Oh no.
I'm just angry.
Oh, you got me fucked up. You think Gravity Falls isn't gonna be a part of this? No, you're right. Of course, Gravity Falls is going to be a part of this. You know me so well. You know me so well. You know Gravity Falls is gonna be part of this shit.
Fucking love Gravity Falls. I have the Book of Bill, and I love it.
You know damn well there's gonna be an episode that gets corrupted, and they can't figure out why. So they just don't air it, and then eventually at the end we have the lost episode that's very clearly the whole cast has been replaced. Though that's not actually what's gonna happen, but I need you to understand I was thinking about this. You know me so well, Galaxy. Yeah, hey Comet, you haven't said anything in a little bit. You've been gambling, that's all you've been doing. Playing a cowboy game and gambling. Gravity Falls is such a good thing. That is another inspiration for this. With there being like so many different mythologies and creatures and weird things happening, with it being subtle but not too weird, and also the fact that Gravity Falls, my original idea is it was going to be one specific town, but then I was like, if we make it happen all over the world, it'll make more sense. Because then it'd be like if Dipper and Mabel were making a podcast, and at that point this would be way more silly.
They have something like that. They have like an episode thing where they're like
yeah, the video recordings. Actually, it's a mini-series. It's not just an episode. Well, no, you're right. It's a mini-series and they had the episode, because wasn't it the Loch Ness Monster or whatever they were trying to film it?
No, that was an actual
Mhm.
episode,
Yeah.
like in the show.
Yeah,
But
that
they
was
have
the
like
actual
a
episode. But then they
series
had
of
the
a bunch of mini,
miniseries.
like little mysteries,
Yeah, the mini.
like the hide behind and the guy who only faces left.
Yeah, Tad Strange. It would be like that miniseries, but to me, Gravity Falls, if I take too much inspiration from Gravity Falls, I'll get too silly with it. And that's for a different story I have planned, which is, one of the stories I have planned is a bed and breakfast for specifically monsters. So a lot of the characters are like ghosts who are retiring from a haunting for a small amount of time. The main reason why that family of ghosts is there is literally because there's like a group who are supposed to be investigating the haunting at the house, and they left so they wouldn't be caught for haunting. That is one of the group of characters that you will be meeting in the bed and breakfast for monsters and more. I like alliteration. That's a long fucking name. Bed and breakfast for monsters and more is such a stupid name, but it's what we have right now, okay? I'll figure out how to make it shorter eventually.
BBMM.
BABMAI. Sounds like fucking spell out Mickey Mouse. At this point. Why not add more letters? Why don't you, dipshit?
You should just keep adding letters, and then the sign just starts to trail off.
It comes off the
Yes.
screen and wraps around again. It's like, how long is the name now? We've added another. Just start listing every creature that lives there. Bed and breakfast for ghosts, monsters, Mothman. Just keep going. Every time a new character gets added. YouTube's gonna ban me for world's longest title. The best part of, nope, I almost started saying Bed and Breakfast for Monsters and More. That's not the one we're talking about. We're talking about False Crime Podcast. Which has its own in-game name, but that's not what it's called for, like, people searching it up reasons. Though it will be tagged in the description. Because I understand how it feels when you're trying to look for something, but you don't remember the YouTuber's actual name, so you look for the series instead. So that still needs to be tagged somewhere.
Oh my god, I did that so many times.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it.
Like
And then you
in
only
universe,
find out that it got canceled.
in universe, the series is called Mysteries with Megan, but my name is not Megan, it's Coco. So no one's gonna be able to find my channel, even though because I'm using a character. So it's gonna be annoying, and I'm sorry. So I'm gonna try and make this as easy as possible. Which, if I wanted to make it easy, I should probably call the series Mysteries with Megan a false crime podcast. So instead, when she says the name, she just says true crime. Or really, if anything, she doesn't even have to call it that. The main reason I called it false crime is because it's a joke on the fact that it's not true crimes. I don't even, it's kind of lame. Sharkman? Mothman, Sharkman. You know what, we could maybe add a Sharkman. I should have an aquatic episode. I now know what I was gonna type. I don't know why I started with an H, but I was gonna write something about Nessie. I haven't added Nessie to the list. I will add Sharkman, though, just because it's funny. Sharkman.
Turns out Nessie's just somebody who stays at the bed and breakfast for monsters and more.
Well, they wouldn't be very comfortable though, because it's in the woods, and we don't have salt water.
They build a whole ass pool. Saltwater pool.
He brings it with him.
I'm pretty sure this is freshwater.
No, I was talking about the
Okay.
shark. Sorry, I thought we were talking about the shark.
Oh.
Nessie would be though. Something Shay's daily scheduled recommendations of looking into the world of darkness are. Yeah, that's how the names are gonna start looking for these fucking podcasts. Just keeps going. Also, because I don't think I could deal with having to edit me doing an actual podcast, because we could do that. But I think it'd be funnier if I made fake podcasts based off of characters, so I can use stories that I never actually will be able to write or turn into comics, and make them these. Because, let me go through. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 of the stories that I'm writing for an episode, individual episodes, of course, are actual stories I've talked about in a server that Galaxy and Echo are in, but I'm never going to get to write them or make something for them because I just kind of don't want to. Out of all the other things I'm making. So, You'll see it when you see it. If you recognize it when you listen in, you'll recognize it when you listen in. Or you don't have to listen in. It's not a requirement.
That you gotta know.
I'm talking to you.
Oh. Shit, now I gotta.
You guys aren't required to watch any of my stuff. You do know that. I'm not going to be hurt. I understand that these are going to be kind of niche, and a lot of it is horror related. I just think horror is cool, and I will be honest. Gotta say it, horror does well. Sorry, it's the truth.
It sure does.
Horror does well,
understand.
if it's good or bad.
When I start streaming again, I'm mostly a horror streamer.
Yeah. Horror just does well on
I'm sure
YouTube and stuff. Also, I'm a little bitch and can't do horror games, so this is the only way I'm going to be able to make horror stuff. I also just like writing dark things. I know that's really funny if you look at the screen. Yeah, thank you, Comet. Even better example. This is what my art style looks like. This is the shit I draw on the regular basis. I have something called gummy bunnies running around on my screen. I am a floating sheep head thing. Chibi creature. I have a purple space bunny as my channel mascot. And I'm writing about the horrors of the universe coming to collect this podcast lady. Because she's talked about it too much. Like, I have always loved horror. I think it's fun. I love being a little scared, but also I have anxiety and I'm a little bitch. So it's a little complicated, my feelings on horror. But I love writing creepy shit. I love writing dark and sad shit.
I love reading about it and writing.
Even though
My
I'm a little
I
bitch
want
and
to
cry
play more
very
horror
easily.
games.
Because I thought about making one of my characters ending to their story, just the fact that they have been doomed their entire life, and I cried because I was like, oh, but what if when I have to write that, I'll be sad. Like, you dumb bitch. Really? Really? You can't, you thought of it, but you were like, I can't put it into words because then I'll just be sad.
We've been talking.
I have
a lot.
something
What
to
does
say.
Ray have to say?
What's up, Rhea? Don't use a fucking creeper noise.
Ha ha, got you.
She
We were talking
fucking
about
heard
horror.
me say I'm a little bitch and was like, I have a jump scare for you. I should have the FNAF jump scare noise into one of her options. Yeah. Iron Lung was amazing.
Loved Iron
Maybe
Man.
if you don't
loved
look at the
it.
screen, you'll be
I
fine.
loved it.
Just listen to it instead.
I just want to live.
But yeah,
I like seeing that movie together.
that was fun. Except for it bitching at the beginning. That was so fucking stupid. I don't know.
I was talking about Echo and I seeing it together.
Oh, sorry. I was remembering when we all tried to watch it together and the beginning kept glitching out and it was just, a long time ago, the stars. A long time ago, the stars. And it wouldn't stop looping because it didn't think Galaxy bought the movie even though she just bought the movie.
I wasn't there for that. That's awesome. But
Yeah,
terrible.
Like, the first 10 seconds of the movie would play, we couldn't see anything. It was just a dark screen. And it would keep going, a long time ago, the stars disappeared. A long time ago, the stars disappeared. And we dealt with that for like 10 minutes.
I was actually starting to fucking
No,
crash
yeah,
out.
Galaxy was tweaking. She was so mad.
I don't fuck around when it comes to money. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, because she was playing the movie and the timer was ticking down from when she would stop being counted for the renting of it. So we were like, is it going to play? Why are you doing this? I don't even remember how we fixed it. Today, did you know the stars went out one by one?
I think I changed browsers.
Yeah, you had to change browsers. What were you on?
I was on Google. I think I switched to Microsoft.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it or why it was doing that. And we could see it too. That was nice. But yeah, and she tried skipping around too, and it was just like playing a random part of the movie where Mark's like freaking the fuck out. So all we're hearing is like essentially him moaning, and then it would skip back to a long time ago, the stars. It's like, is he okay? I don't know.
I need to go watch Hail Mary so I can get better Bloody Mary
You
ships.
need to.
It's so
you
good.
need to. It's so good.
So, you don't know what
I
Bloody
will watch
Mary
it with
ship
you.
is?
What?
Okay, so Bloody Mary.
No, I
is
know
the
what it
ship
is.
name.
Yeah, Bloody
Wait,
Mary.
why are
Okay.
you saying you don't know
I
what it
love
is? I didn't. All I said was
I
it's
do
so
know
good.
what it is. Oh, I didn't hear you said. I didn't hear what.
Yeah,
thought
I
you
was
said
just Echo was chanting, "It's so good," and I was like, "It is so good." That's all. I know what Bloody Mary is.
I know Bloody Mary.
Trust
as
me,
well.
it's haunting.
Even Mark knows what Bloody
Yes,
Mary
and that
is.
was so fucking. I love his fucking response to that because it's like, "How do you
Prod
know
the
about
blood
this,
ocean
Mark?
into
You guys
rhyme."
won't shut the fuck up. What do you mean? I'm on the internet too. It's my job to be on
We
the
forget
internet.
that he's on the internet.
You
Like,
know,
cross-
like, how did you know? You're not hiding it. You have a big fucking sign called "I'm shipping Markiplier" with the guy from Ryan Gosling. That's his name. For the guy from Hail
And-
Mary, he can see that.
and
you're
now
not
after
hidden.
people are like, all right, now we gotta pair up all Ryan Gosling's characters up with different Mark's own characters.
Who got stuck?
That is
Sorry.
kind of crazy, though. That people are like, "How
Who
did
got
Mark
stuck
know
with
about
Warp
this?
Stuff?
He's on the internet."
Or Sesh.
You guys not think that Mark can see what you're doing? That's the thing about the internet. I can see what you're doing. We know what you're doing.
I see your sins.
This is a public place. You're not using like a private browser. I can see your name. We know what you're doing. Digital footprint.
Oh, that's the wrong page.
All he has to do is look up his own fucking YouTube name and he gets all the fan art. That's the one thing I do love about Mark. It's kind of a tangent. Just the fact that essentially his entire YouTube career, he has used the same fan art image for his whole YouTube career, and I love him for that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
it's awesome.
Like, I found it, I was randomly given the speed paint of what he uses, and I thought that was so fucking cool. And that's so cute. Because, like, yeah, why does he need to change it? Someone made him something cool. He's going to use it. Mark is a great example of, and I'm not going to glaze him too hard because again, you should never put too much faith in any one person, especially not on the internet. Like, I'm not going to glaze him too hard because of that, but he's such a cool and good example of people being normal on YouTube.
As someone who's been burned too many by YouTubers, I
Yeah.
if Markiplier ever hurts me, I will give up actual faith in any YouTubers, except my friends.
Me too.
Yeah, Mark's cool as hell. He makes genuine cool stuff. He hates AI. He hates transphobes. He hates racists. Love him for that. You'd think that's just normal and basic, but you would be wrong. Some people on
For
YouTube
YouTube,
have
the
problems.
Can't say that on Twitch. Hold on.
No, we can't, because everyone knows what Minecraft YouTubers are about. Everyone knows the Minecraft YouTuber meme. Mark,
Yep.
if Mark is the Minecraft YouTuber meme, I might just kill myself. No,
I might.
I might. I'll think about it. I won't do it, but I'll think about it.
As someone who grew up with
heavily consider it.
Markiplier and Jacksepticeye are now my only two YouTubers I grew up with that
Aren't
didn't
evil.
turn out to be absolutely terrible fucking.
Well, that's not. I have a few because
Yeah.
people
no,
like.
Stampy too. Stampy.
Yeah, Stampy's fine. Stampy's fine.
I
on
didn't
his own
watch
so far.
Stampy. I never watched Stampy.
And I think he
You
quit.
never watched Stampy?
I didn't either. I'm sorry.
No, I never
What?
watched Stampy when I was younger.
I unfortunately
I
got
don't
stuck in the
think
like
I
Minecraft
watched-
horror YouTuber trend. So I watched a lot of those videos where it's like Herobrine's real, and I was really into them when I was little, and I don't know why.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
remember what I
lie.
watched. I can't remember anymore.
I loved Afmel's FNAF series.
I liked her. I watched a lot of her hide and seeks and stuff. I didn't actually know she did role plays. I didn't know where any of these fucking characters came from, but I still watched all of the unrelated videos. I just thought it was fun. It took me years to realize that there was something that whatever the fuck Minecraft Diaries was. I just thought they were referencing
I
something that
just
didn't
remembered.
exist.
Yeah.
It really
just
doesn't
remembered-
anymore, guys.
Yeah.
I don't
would
know if we're
get-
ever gonna get a finish on Minecraft Diaries.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Alfred
Yeah.
Lee. We're not gonna talk about any of those people. Or what was there? Some lion guy as well, or is that also what? But we're not gonna talk about them. Some of those people were horrible people. Some people are not. Some people are.
Lion
Don't
guy?
put too much. Is Elfer Lee the lion guy? Didn't he have like a lion icon or something?
I thought he was a bear.
I didn't watch it. I don't fucking know what he was. I just know he wasn't a good person. Or like,
No,
well, we're
that's
not
why
going to
he
mention
kicked
him,
off.
but everyone probably knows the YouTuber we want to talk about who was just an awful person. Sky does Minecraft.
I was just about to say.
Yeah. Different crime, horrible person.
Yeah.
I'm kind
used
of
to
glad
watch
that I wasn't that
videos a
into
lot.
him specifically, just the people around him. But man, there is something wrong.
That was
going on there.
that was a huge heartbreak for me because
Mm.
I loved seeing all of them. Now I'm just like, well, you just pretty much fucked with me my entire childhood, made me love the person I thought you were. So I'm gonna go support everyone else I fucking love instead. Fuck.
Yeah, there are just some horrible people out there, and to be fair, the reasoning is because that's the thing with being a celebrity online is you have such easy access to vulnerable people, unfortunately, which is why a lot of these people are able to do what they do. Again, why I was reminding you guys to look out for the people around you and take care of them, because it's not your fault if something happens, but you can be the force that stops it. Especially if you have younger siblings or younger family members, making sure they understand things like online safety, how to watch out for predators, because
Yeah.
they are
Okay.
at risk, and you are an adult who can step in and make sure that they are safe. Or even family members who are also adults who might be in a bad situation, because I can't say the G word because I'm pretty sure I'll get in trouble on YouTube or on Twitch, but you don't have to be a child to be manipulated. You just have to be vulnerable. So take care of the people. A ukulele. Yeah, good example of a horrible person who was around children. Watch the fuck out for the people around you. Because the people who are being put in those bad situations do not know better. They have no example of why this is a bad thing. So just look out for the people around you. Remind them of what a good friend looks like so they don't fall into the trap of a bad one. Tell them to stand up for themselves and punch someone if they piss them off. Teach your friends how to fight. No.
Just not Blue Star say ukulele. Oh my god.
Teach your friends to fight. But yeah, just take care of the people around you. It's important.
Good reference, Blue Star. I got it. Gotcha.
Yeah, I refuse to ever do anything ukuleleable. Wait, I think that lady was a pedophile, so I absolutely will never do that. I thought I remembered. Wait a minute, she's Minecraft YouTuber. I don't have to apologize for that. I'll never do that shit. Why is it that hard to not? Never mind. We're not gonna talk about that. Is it that hard to not be a predator? Like, what is wrong with y'all? No, they were always predators. They just used it as an excuse to get close to people they shouldn't be. That is the entire reason why there are so many predators in general that happen to be in certain positions. It's because they have close access to victims. They are targeting those faces. So be careful about who you trust and who you talk to. Which is also why I make it very clear that I am not okay with people being parasocial with me, also with other people. We, on a fundamental level, do not know each other. I am not allowed to start claiming I know you. You've told me things. I've probably forgotten. I'm sorry. I've told you guys things. I've definitely forgotten what the fuck I've said about myself. We don't know each other. You don't trust me. Do not trust me. You don't know shit about me. You don't know shit about anybody unless you have talked to them one-on-one and seen them. Don't just trust people on the internet.
So I went to a convention recently, and I'm a cosplayer, so yes, I do get asked for photos. I have a rule where if you are clearly like a child who should be here with parents, first of all, like if I never take a photo with them unless their parents are nearby and give me the okay.
Yeah. That too is being the responsible adult, because that is the thing. Children don't know better. They don't. You as an adult should. So we have rules like that. That's why I don't want kids in my community. Because I don't have the attention span to constantly keep track of making sure other people in my community are normal and being good. So it's just easier for us to have conversations that don't become concerning with people who are of age demographics that should not be around. Y'all know I have a potty mouth. Y'all know I say some crazy shit about all kinds of inappropriate parts of monsters and people. I shouldn't be saying those things around kids. I don't want to say those things around kids. I don't want to filter myself, though. Therefore, I don't want kids in my community. I say inappropriate things. As an adult, I should not be saying those things around kids. Therefore, I don't. That's why my community is age-locked, and why I prefer to have only people who are 18 and older be around me. I don't have anything against kids, but I don't want to censor myself, because that's what a responsible adult should do. As adults, it is our job to be careful around people who need to be treated with more sensitivity. You shouldn't curse out a child. You shouldn't have beef with a kid. You shouldn't be saying the crazy shit we say on streams all the time around children. Therefore, I don't want them around. It's important, which is why, again, you should guard people. Because if you have younger family members, look out for them. The rule Galaxy has is a great one for us to have, but if you know children in your life, you should also remind them that that's a good rule for them to know, for them to have. If you want to take pictures with an adult, you should have an adult you trust with you already. That is a great one to have.
Especially the way he phrased it. So pretty much I was sitting down eating and I was dressed as Zelda from Legend of Zelda Tears of Kingdom. So I had like some cool stuff on. I was like half her like mid transformation to a dragon.
Yeah.
And I'm eating. First of all, if someone's eating, don't ask them for pictures.
Yeah.
That's just a rule that I have. And like, if you're eating, you wait, or like, just don't. And like these two little boys run up to me. Maybe like one definitely younger. Maybe like around 12, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older. And I don't see parents anywhere. I'm guessing they're sitting somewhere in this calf eating, and he's like, "Do you know what I'm from, dressed as, or where I'm from?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna be kind. I'll be like, oh, you're Squid Game, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, thank you." And I'm like, "Cool. Is this the end of this conversation?" He's like, "Do you want a picture?" And I'm like, "I don't take pictures with kids. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, we're not." And they're like, "Oh, okay," and then left.
Yeah, you should be, again, responsible adults, be responsible. You're an adult. I don't care if you don't like kids. Be nice. Be responsible. Don't tell them to fuck off or anything, but like, gently shoo them away, because there are bad people
I want to
out
know
there.
what the hell their parents were.
Yeah, that too, because like, obviously they're together. Their parents should hopefully be somewhere nearby. Hell, maybe they told them, hey, go talk to some people because you had an event to talk to other people, see cool things. Hopefully they're nearby, but like, just remember to, I guess, think a little bit more. Just think things through. Keep an eye out, but also you're not responsible for that person. Just be good people. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask of any of you. Be good people. You don't have to be the best, but just be good people. Be cautious about what you're saying and doing around people, especially those who are younger, because they're going to pick up on it and they're going to do it. Like, that's why kids try to sneak into adult spaces, because they think they're mature enough. They aren't, though. Therefore, shoo. I know what it's like to be 16 and be like, well, I'm basically 18. You fucking ain't. And you should respect these rules. Nope.
A one gripe that I really had with this convention is they had 18 plus panels. They didn't lock any of the has-been panels with the voice actors behind an 18 plus. And that kind of made me a little upset, because that is an adult space and they should have locked that down. Because there were kids there, and the voice actors, they're not in charge of that they're talking about an adult show. They're
adults
that they voice, and they're an adults. The con should have done a better job at making sure that was an 18 plus. And even when I did go to an 18 plus, they didn't even check my ID. Like, they just let everyone in.
Yeah.
A kid could have easily gotten into that area.
You should be, and it's just, if there are kids around and you don't have like a way to get away from them, try to not say weird stuff. Because that makes you weird. It does. There's no argument about that. Don't say weird things around kids.
And I'm not saying don't bring your kids to conventions. No.
Oh no, yeah. They can, and just keep an eye on them because there are weird people. There are always weird people. Keep an eye on your damn kids. That's another thing. I don't know how many of you are parents or have younger siblings. Just keep an eye on them. For fuck's sake.
And conventions, I don't care how popular it is. If lock that adult shows behind 18 plus. No matter how popular it is with kids that shouldn't be watching it.
Yeah, like
especially
with that one. Remember that one clip of like the 12-year-old or whatever who was asking shipping questions about Hazbin Hotel, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah.
And that's still happening. It's just like, why are you like? I get we can't stop you technically, but we could stop you from being in the room. Like, who let the 12-year-old into the 18+ event, and what is wrong with you? Is there no one at the door? You just put up a little sign and that's it? Okay, I guess that kind of sounds like exactly what I do. I just put a little sign and marker. But that's the thing. If I find out that you are lying and you're 18, or you're not 18 when you should be to watch my content, I will ban you. Because you're disrespecting the rules. Just follow them. Fuck off. I don't want you here. I know I just said to be nice, but I also just put a very obvious rule, and you're not listening to it. So fuck off. That too sometimes is also remember to put your foot down when someone breaks your rules, any kind of boundary. Put your foot down because they will continue to break it. I'm sorry to tell you this. They will. If someone is okay with breaking your boundary more than once, get rid of them. They're not good. Friends don't do that. Shitty people do. This has gone from talking about a podcast to a whole lot of life lessons for some reason, which weirdly happens with my streams, and we're gonna go right Entei because Entei's streaming, and apparently I can't do what I'm supposed to do. I can't do my fucking job, apparently. All I'm doing is having life lessons. If someone's an asshole, get rid of them. Don't kill them. Not what I said. Block.
That's what you said.
We not,
if someone's an asshole,
condone.
kill them. No.
No.
Adulting with Coco. The Guide to Adulting
He's an
by someone
asshole.
who's 20.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
I am 20. Also, the thing is, I'm pretty sure most people who watch my channel, if not all of them, are older than me. Which is funny. Because I'm over here giving life lessons called, hey, if people don't respect your boundaries, block them. Everyone here is older than me. I know for a fact, we've talked about ages a few times. Actually, no, Fancy's not. I know Fancy's not. Everyone but Fancy is older than me, I'm pretty sure. From everyone who has talked about their ages.
I'm not that much.
You're not, but Shay is saying I can feel the dust in the bones. I don't think you're like a decade older than me. I don't remember if you've said your age. I know you are older than me, though. At least I'm pretty sure you are. You don't have to share your age publicly. We all know that you're not technically supposed to. But also, we for some reason entered an era of the internet where everyone requires to know your exact age, or else they don't like you. I'm not sure where that came from. I understand it because I do prefer to know your at least vague age range because, again, I don't want people below the age of 18 being in my community because I will say some weird shit and you shouldn't be hearing that at your age. I don't care if you have heard it before. You shouldn't be hearing it at your age. Again, responsible adult. You're not old. If you feel old, then I'm old. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
I think it's as simple as I just want to make sure I am interacting with someone who is above 18 as
Yeah, I also just straight up don't feel comfortable without, because it's like, I'm gonna say weird shit. That's the person I am. I'm sorry. I make inappropriate jokes. I say all kinds of crazy shit. I prefer at least saying that around someone who is, yeah, you are in your 20s. I remember that. But that means you're older than me, because you're not just 20. Oh, Oh, it's changed its... Well, I guess it did update, so that makes sense. It's a little different. What was I looking for? Right, I was looking for the user section because I'm realizing something. But I'm not going to say it out loud until I look.
Why is this split into some?
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
What?
Everything good?
Did you say how... Wait, actually, I don't know if Fancy's younger than me. I think I'm confusing someone else with Fancy. And I am. It's Ark. Because we know how old Ark is. I don't know if Ark was supposed to be here a while ago, but I'm going to ignore it because Ark is Overlord's brother. But remember how old Ark turned recently?
No.
I do not remember. I think he just turned 18.
No, he
I don't
turned
think about it.
19.
Okay.
So that's why I was double checking. But I'm pretty
That's right,
sure,
2 years behind me.
which I think it's fine because Ark was 18 when I added the rule of I only want to interact with people who are 18 and older. So that's what I was double checking. Ark was already 18 at that time. Sorry, that's why I was quiet, because I didn't know if I had to ban someone or not. Ark is fine. I'm pretty sure I added the rule of people had to be 18 in the fall or around fall last year. So I'm pretty sure Ark is fine. I don't remember specifically when I added that rule, but I know I've had it for close to a year, if not more. Well, I guess it'd be closer to 2 years now, but you know what I mean. Their birthday was in summer, and I added that rule in autumn. So they would have been 18 around that time. So that's fine. Alright, either way, we are leaving now.
Yippee!
We are going to raid Entei, who is playing pirate game. Specifically, Assassin's
Pirate
Creed,
game.
Black Flag. No, that sounded bad. I'm so sorry. Black Flag. Flag. That was scary.
You are.
That was almost not what I wanted to say.
Perfect with end game.
Hold on. No.
There's an L in there, Coco. There's an L in there.
I know I say inappropriate things, but I don't say that one. That's not a word I'm allowed to use. To be fair, I slurred it and I said frag as in frag
Oh yeah,
grenade.
you definitely did.
But I'm realizing that sounds a lot closer to a bad word. Flag resynced. Different words. I don't know why I'm reacting like that. I said frag, which again, not a bad word, but it's way too close to a different word, and I need to make that clear. Did not say that word.
Oh, fuck.
That'd be one way to end a stream, wouldn't it? Alright, bye everybody. Just calls everyone a slur. Like, oh yeah, good idea.
I think you killed Echo and I.
He's fine.
I'm
Whoops.
alive.
Either way, bye everybody. Have a good afternoon, good evening. And they're gone. Took too fucking long. They
We spent too long